Where does the mind go when you're doing Tai Chi? That's what we're going to be talking about today. Please stay and watch the entire video because I'm going to explain exactly why this is beneficial. Please feel free to like and subscribe, and that will help the channel out as well, help other individuals such as yourself find more Tai Chi resources. Okay, so imagine this, you're doing your form, you've perfected your form, or yet better yet, you just started and your mind is wandering all over the place, okay? And so, let me fix my hair here. Where does the mind go when doing Tai Chi? The mind is a very interesting organ, and because it can become scattered, it can become confused, it can be distracted. And so we are we are cleaning everything up when it comes down to directing the mind. And so what happens? Where does the mind go when we're practicing? This doesn't just apply to Tai Chi. This can apply to any situation. This can apply to any setting. Again, you practice the Tai Chi so that when you're out in the real world, when you're out about doing your daily routines, if something throws you off, you're able to recenter yourself, focus, and then get back to doing what needs to be done. So where does the mind go when you're doing your routine? This is one of the areas that I like to first touch upon on the first Tai Chi session, and then revisit it as students are learning the form week by week. So to answer your question, because I've been saying this for the last 2 minutes here over and over again, where does the mind go when we're doing Tai Chi? So first of all, we're going to bring our mind down to about an inch below our belly button, down in this area right here. Okay, it's known as the lower dantian, and in acupuncture theory, traditional Chinese medicine, it's a vital area of the body which helps to improve overall health. And I'm not going to get into the science or the research behind it. There's information out there, but this is an anchor, and it helps with not only the mind, but it helps with a lot of other bodily functions as well. But what we want to do is we want to bring our mind down 1.5 inches below our belly button. The second concept to keep in mind is that thoughts are thoughts. They're going to be racing. You're going to have thoughts about what you need to do for the day, who said what needs to be made for dinner, or lunch, or whatever the case may be. You're going to have all these racing thoughts, and the key is to remember thoughts are thoughts. And when you have a thought that distracts you, you bring it back to your center. That allows you to refocus, and don't get mad at yourself. I think the problem is that we have these thoughts and then we get angry at ourselves for having these, and that's, you're human. This is the reason why we train, because your body's going to come up with 10 million different things. You want to be able to recenter yourself. So one, bring your mind down 1.5 inches. I said 1 inch earlier, but it's about 1.5 inches below your belly button. And breathe into that area. That's going to be the third idea that I want to introduce into where does the mind go. If you need something to focus on, you can always focus on your breathing. So as we bring our attention down to this lower dantian area, 1.5 inches below our belly button, and practice this, phone fell out. Practice this solar plexus breathing as we're breathing in and out. You're bringing your mind and your breath down to that area. And then we envision the breath, and we feel the breath coming up the back and out. So it creates this cycle here, okay? It's the circle. Breath comes in, right? One goes in, and then it goes out. Comes in, and then it goes out. And you can allow your mind to focus on that area and the breathing, taking the air in and breathing out, while still being maintaining a sense of awareness around everything, maintaining a sense of awareness with everything around you. Doesn't mean you lose focus or lose sight of what is happening. No, instead, you're engaged with everything around you and you're more centered. So you have a better sense of clarity and focus, and the thoughts about people, places, things. If you get awkward about walking in a room and then, 1,000 different thoughts about people pop up, this helps. So I want to tie in the practicality in terms of, because here, we're living in a time, I recorded this video in 2026, where you can just walk outside or walk to the store or go somewhere and the tension is just out of this world. And really it comes down to what you realize is that I can't control anybody else. I can control myself, and then I can make a difference through my actions, not through other people, not doing the work. No. It's I'm putting in the work and you're getting the benefits. So understanding the concept of where the mind is supposed to be when doing Tai Chi is vital, not only for practice, but everyday life, building a better society. Do you get what I'm saying? Am I making sense? These are some of the concepts that not only we discuss in class, but are core concepts for beginners to understand in order to advance into higher levels of training. So again, it's not something that I completely focus on the first session, because a lot of students, what happen is you're just barely trying to get the form down. So what I emphasize for new students is first learning the form so you don't have to think about the movements. Work on the breathing, incorporate the breathing, and incorporate the mindset. The simple mind technique of bringing it down to 1 inch below your belly button, breathing into that area, and letting your mind attach to your breath so you have a place for the mind to go, for the mind to be anchored, for the mind to work with you instead of traveling on its own, thinking it's a separate entity from you. No, it's your mind, it's you. We're learning how to control, we're learning how to focus. These are some of the major benefits you get from training in Tai Chi. And I hope you can understand me. I hope you can hear me well, because I don't have a microphone on there. So I am hoping you can get the message. Okay? Please, again, there's other videos on the channel which will help you to improve your training and really extract the benefits of this awesome exercise. Okay, that's the best I can come up with for today. So thank you very much. I wish you the best in your training, and you all will do well in what you're doing. Instructor Carlo, have a great day. Selfdefensehub.pro. Peace.